Welcome into the Belleville East Broadcast Network. It's time for another year of volleyball back on the courts. I'm Steven Steicher on the call. It feels good to be back doing this. Had a lot of fun doing boys volleyball a year ago. And we're back doing girls volleyball as our starters will be introduced here between the Triad Knights and the Belleville East Lancers. So Triad first player introduced starter. Number 11, that's Lauren Gansman, and then number 7, Aiden Backerich, and number 3, that is Ellie Bugger. Number 10, Alyssa DeWitt. Number 16, Abby Kesterson. Number 12, Kenna Dooley. These are your starters here for the Triad Knights here. Number 5, Anya Duff. And now we're getting for our starting lineups for your Belleville East Lancers tonight. East coming in 5-5, Triad coming in 5-3, and so our first starter introduced for the Lancers. Number 6, that is Addison Warner, a freshman. Number 17, Layla Peely, that's a junior. Number 16, Alana Riley, that is a junior as well. Number 12, Reese Gray, she's a junior. Number 28, Faith Williams, a senior. Senior number 3, Bree Osman. The junior number 10, Grace Manche. And that is your starting lineup for the Lancers. So that is Warner, Gray, Manche, Peely, Riley, Osman, Williams for the Lancers. And for the Triad Knights, their starting lineup, Bugger, Duff, Backerich, DeWitt, Gansman, Dooley, and Kesterson. With our starting lineups now introduced, let's go and welcome into the booth for the first time boys volleyball player Cam Desjardins. Did I say it correct?
Yeah, you did. Cam Desjardins.
That's awesome. Welcome to the booth.
Thank you very much.
He was for some of the varsity games, our rule judge, and he's back here now with me in the booth with my former partner Ryan Phillips, off to college, as us two would call boys volleyball. And now we got an expert up here now in the booth. So I'm glad to have an expert up here. At least I won't look that dumb half the time.
I just remember Ryan calling me over. He was like, "Hey, what's the antennas for?" I was like, "Okay, I'll help you guys out."
I remember that that happened. He was calling it a foul ball antenna, I think it was, if I remember correctly. So welcome to the booth, everyone, here on the Belleville East Broadcast Network. Triad and East getting about underway here for varsity. We were JV. East was able to win in 2 sets, and now time for varsity. Hopefully we'll be able to do as we did for boys volleyball. We did both JV and varsity. So in the future, as more home games are played, we'll be doing both JV and varsity. As we're getting underway, East will serve first. It's going to be number 12, Reese Gray. A junior will serve. It will take me a bit to get used to the numbers and names, so I'll be calling it by numbers for a little bit. But here we go. The open serve. Ball's up
and into the net.
Not the best start for East. 1-0 in favor of the Knights.
1-0
and serving for the Knights is number 3. That is Ellie Bugger. It's over the net. Dugout.
Over. Ran a middle. Oh, probably dump. Kind of scrambling. Roll shot deep. Going roll. Oh, and big block by Layla.
Score makes it 1-1 as that little dump in there by Peely gets East on the board and tied here early in set 1. Peely will serve.
No libero for Belleville East.
Gets it over, dug out by Triad. They're able to get it over. Nice spike. Makes it 2-1.
Watching this game, I told Ryan Phillips that that these girls are very, very big. They have very tall middles.
It's 2-1. Triad's coming in 5-3. East coming in 5-5. So a pretty good matchup here. Now serving for the Knights is number 5, Anna Duff, a 5'5" junior. That one's just able to go over. Nice
Good
dog.
diving. Set it over and blocked. Big block.
Triad makes it 3-1 here early in set 1.
Short float there by the libero, number 5 for Triad.
Duff will serve. Will continue to serve it second time in the set. Able to get it over. Dug out
by libero. Set over. And it's a set over by the libero. It's considered a back row attack.
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know what terminology what that means. So I'm just gonna be here.
Setter was in the back row. She jumped up and set it, but because it went over the net, it was considered a back row attack because a back row person.
Nice dig out by East, and that ball.
Ooh, beautiful tip.
Triad unable to make a play, and it's 4-2. East will serve.
I'm pretty sure that's a freshman going back to serve.
Number 11, and that is Abigail House, who just came in.
I had the honor to help out with the JV tournament. I saw her playing, and very nice serve.
Able to get it over. Here comes the response by Triad. The spike, great play by East. They'll recover, get it over. Here comes the spike. And it's a
beautiful
great
hit
spike.
by Faith Williams.
Great spike, and East makes it a 1-point game, 4-3. I mean, you got to be pretty good to be a freshman on the varsity team.
Especially on a big school like Belleville East.
Yep. Here comes the serve.
Another great float serve. Those things are moving side to side and straight at you.
Comes East, the spike over. Great play by Triad.
Set over.
Great diving play.
Free
Triad.
ball. They're going to try run something here. Faith, it's up. They're calling no touch, but they're playing it out. And out of bounds.
Tough play. 5-3 as Triad makes it a 2-point game. See who's going back to serve. It looks like it'll be number 4, which is Ava Orderizzi. A sophomore will serve.
Ball's up.
Able to get it over. Great
Good
play
pass.
by Mache. Gets it
Running
out.
a back row attack. Oh, it's up. Going outside, out the 10-foot line. No touch, and it will be Belleville East point.
Wasn't able to get it over all the way, and it's going to be 5-4. East making it a 1-point game.
Looks like number 15's coming in.
And she will serve. That is Brooklyn Brown, a senior.
New setter into the game.
That's
served off the back of the head of Reese Gray.
I thought I didn't hit the net at first and it hit off the back of the head. I remember. I don't know if you definitely remember when you got hit in the face of the volleyball.
I've been hit in the face many times.
6-4. Triad makes it with a 2-point lead. Now serving for Triad number 12. That is Kenna Dooley, a senior.
Back talking. Doubly's talking in the back row, waiting for the serve. Float serve. And
diving play. Great play there.
Easy to get that up. Oh, and good spot.
7-4.
Deep corners are very, very hard to get to, especially a hard hit ball like that.
Dooley will continue serving here. Second serve on this possession. 7-4 to score. Able to get it over. Dug out on the
up, probably going outside. It's a beautiful hit. It's up. They're out of system. They're going to have to run something here. Not out of system, but.
Tips it over East. Gets it over.
Beautiful dig by the outside.
Here comes the spike from Triad.
And
can't get over.
Block into the net.
7-5.
Looks like number 17 came in for the libero. And I think that that is a sophomore serving, I'm pretty sure.
That is number 14, which is, do I have a 14 on here? I do not. So that serve is over, by the way, and that is going to be an East point.
Ace. I'm pretty sure she's a sophomore. I think I went to
Trinity Gibbs is sophomore. I was looking at the JV. She's not listed under the varsity roster, but it's 7-6 now.
Coming in as a serving specialist DS, most likely.
East has made it a 1-point game. She'll serve again.
Good serve, floater. It's up. Good pass. Running a back one.
In. It's able to find that back left corner. 8-6 now being the score. Triad back with a 2-point lead here
They're running slides, back ones, everything with the middle. It's disrupting the Belleville East block.
8-6. The score in favor of the Triad Knights. East is unable to take a lead yet in this game. Triad's been leading the whole time, 8-6.
Oh, trying to run a three.
East point. 8-7.
And the freshman coming back into the game for the freshman.
Number 3 now going to serve for East. That is Brianna Osman, a senior.
It seems like a very young team, though.
No, it is. As that serve is just
It's
able
an
to get over.
ace. Trickles over the net.
Just able to get over. It looked like at first it wasn't, but able to get over. An 8-8 now. We have a tie game. East will try and take their first lead here in set 1. Able
Another
to get
serve.
over.
Received by the hands. Going outside. And middle back defense. Splits right between the libero and middle back. Beautiful spot.
9-8. Triad takes the lead right back, and now serving for the Knights is going to be number 10. That is Alyssa DeWitt, junior.
Setter in back row for Belleville East.
Serve is over the
Up.
net.
Behind the 10-foot line. It's going to be a roll shot.
Diving
It's up.
play.
Overpass. Oh, blocked. Free ball. Oh, straight into a swing by Reese Gray. It's up again. And double touch.
9-9 as East ties it up.
See if they can. You said their first lead of the night, right?
Still looking for it, yeah. The best they've been able to do is tie it, as now serving for East is going to be number 12, Reese Gray.
28, Faith
A
Williams
junior.
comes back into the game. This time not into the net. It's a beautiful serve. Oh, a good spot. That was a beautiful one-handed set.
That was number 10. That was Alyssa DeWitt on the hit. Able to get over to Triad point 10-9 as they deny East of taking their first lead here of the night.
It was a beautiful scramble play.
So far a back and forth game, as it'll now be number 3. That is Ellie Bugger.
It's up
A
by Faith
sophomore.
Williams. Outside to Faith and put
Great
down. Beautiful hit.
That's just a great spike, able to find, the person for Triad was able to dig it out with hit the knees, and it's 10-10. So we'll see if East now has another chance to take the lead.
Beautiful
For the
pass
first
to a
time.
beautiful hit to a beautiful set.
I'll serve it. That is number 27, Michaela Vincent, a senior. Gets it
Good
over.
serve, good floater. Outside, it's probably going to be a roll shot. See if Belleville East can set something up here. Going right side to a freshman.
Out, and there you go.
Sure. Want to make sure I say her name right. Addison Warner.
11-10. Triad with the lead right back. East has been able to tie it 3 straight times now, but Triad's been able to get a point and take the lead right back. It's number 5. That is Anna
Libero.
Duff serving.
Good pass. Here it is. Let's see if they run to Faith. No, they go to Addison. Oh,
Unable to get it over. That was Addison Warner who was unable to go on that right side, and so Triad will take a point 12-10.
looks like a new setter coming into the game, Sophie Paget. Maybe trying something new, or
12-10.
seems like they're kind of rotating everyone into this game. It's kind of cool to see.
Duff will serve, gets it over.
Good
Spike.
swing, good
Hard
spot.
spike. That's a hard spike, and it results in the East point, 12-11.
Seems like Faith Williams is an outlet for this Belleville East offense.
12-11. We'll see who's serving now for East. Looks like it's going to be number 11, which is Abigail House, a freshman. There's 2 freshmen on this East varsity roster, being House and Warner.
Oh, good serve. Oh, it's scrambling. They're going to have to send probably a free ball over, and it looks like it. Let's see if the Belleville East offense runs something. It's going. The slide by Alani Riley, a beautiful hit.
12-12. East has tied it again.
Dropped right into the middle of the court.
12-12.
Let's see if they can take the lead here.
Still looking for their first lead of the night, as Triad's been in mostly control of this game. East has been able to tie it up a few times now.
See if she serves that seam again.
Serve
Takes
is
the other
over.
seam. She's picking on number 3. See. It's going to be a roll shot. Let's see if they run something. Oh, and blocked by number 11. Big
Number 11.
block.
That's Lauren Gansman with the block, the junior. results in another Triad point. East is still being denied of taking the lead here.
Very close,
13-12.
back and forth game. Love these games.
East they've been able to tie it up a few times now as Pageant going to get subbed out for, that's Bree Osmond. And so Triad will serve. It's going to be number 4, Ava Odorizzi, the second time serving this one, a left-handed serve.
Oh.
And Mache was just unable to dig that one out, making it 14-12 in favor of the Triad Knights at a 2-point advantage.
These hard float serves can be very hard to receive. Coming at you very fast and moving side to side.
14-12, and that serve is unable to go over the net. And it's 14-13. East down by 1 once again, and now
number 15 coming in.
That is Brooklyn Brown coming in for Faith Williams.
Looks like they have a setter. Triad has a setter front row and served into the net.
Back-to-back serves by Triad at East, unable to go over the net, and it's 15-13.
Whenever you have a setter in the front row, it's always a good thing to look out for a setter dump or a setter tip right over the net on the second ball.
15-13, I'll serve it for Triad number 12, Keenan Dooley, a senior.
Probably a hard float serve here coming up.
Serve is over, dug out, great play by Brooklyn Brown to serve it, or dig it out.
Beautiful hit by Alani, the middle tip and into the net.
15-14.
No libero ends. Looks like number 14, Trinity, is coming back in to serve.
In for Alani Riley coming in, or coming out. And now the new person subbed in, Trinity Gibbs, as my partner Cam was just saying, she will serve for the second time, down by 1 here in set 1. Able to get over.
Good serve. Trying to run a slide. Sub, good off-block defense. Oh, and good spot on the court.
Unable to dig it out was Brooklyn Brown. And Triad makes it again, a 2-point lead, 16-14.
Looks like Alani will come on the court so Grace can come back on and play libero for this Belleville East defense.
That was Trinity Gibbs being subbed out. As serve by Triad is over, up by 2.
Scrambling, going to be a free ball sent over to the Triad.
They're able to receive it well. Here comes their ball over a spike, and that is out. Too strong.
Oh, but it looks like they're calling into the net. Triad's point.
They give it to East for now.
I think one of the feet or foot of one of the...
Well, scoreboard we have 16-15. We'll see.
I think a foot of a Belleville East attacker might have hit the net. Triad's point.
And this is why I have Cam up here. And if I did this by myself, I'd be like, what the heck just happened?
Wow, that extends a score 14-17 in a close game like that. That could be huge. Oh, but what a absolutely destroyed. Beautiful pass, set, and hit. That's a way to come back.
That was Layla Peely, the junior, able with a very good hard spike at East.
Very hard not to jump up and down with this headset on with a hit like that.
Brianna Osman will serve here. Gets it over. Dug out by Triad. Here comes their spike. They just tip it over.
Nope, going to get set by the libero. Hit by Reese. Oh, into the net.
Reese Gray, number 12. The junior unable to hit it over. 18-15. Triad makes it a 3-point advantage. And I'll serve it for the Triad Knights. That is number 10, Alyssa DeWitt. Her serve is over. Dug out by Brown.
Oh,
too strong.
Barely out.
Too strong on that one. 19-15.
Too strong. 19-15. The lead is slowly extending by this Triad.
It was tied earlier. I believe it was 11-11 the last time it was tied, and now a 4-point lead for the Knights. That's
good pass. Oh, beautifully ran again to the middle, and it's out of bounds.
It's a good dive. That was by number 3.
See if this brings some momentum. Faith Williams being subbed back in for Brooklyn Brown.
19-16. Reese Gray, a junior, will serve it for the Belleville East Lancers, down by 3 in set 1. Dug out by Triad.
Going outside, going to be a roll. Oh, just a beautiful spot.
Osman on the dive was unable to really come up with that one, and Triad makes it 20-16.
Calling seams in the back row. Here comes the float serve.
Able to get it over is Triad.
Going outside of Faith Williams. She swings up by the setter. Passed up. Going to be out of system set. Looking for a tip by the freshman.
Triad the spike out.
And it's out of bounds. Beautiful rally.
20-17. Back and forth play on that one, but East got the upper hand.
East is running out of time. They need to make a move soon.
20-17. Being the score will be Layla Peely, I believe, for the third time serving. Her serve is unable to get over the net. 21-17. East are running out of time. Serving for Triad will be number 5, Anna Duff, a sophomore.
Setters in the back row for Triad.
Gets it over.
Float serve. It's a good pass. Scrambling. They're sending over a roll shot, and it's blocks. Off-block defense.
Diving play. That was number 3.
Good.
Ellie Boger tried to dive for that, but wasn't able to get to it. And it's 18-21. East down by 3 again. It's been like this for the last few serves, where 3-4 point margin. We'll see if East can make it 2. That is Abigail House, the freshman, serving it for the Lancers.
She almost had another ace tonight. Set up. Sent out a quick. Oh, it's tipped. Oh, no.
And a Triad point.
Just off the fingertips. So close.
22-18. Triad 3 points away from picking up a set 1 victory here.
This is drills you practice all the time. 23-18 or 22-18.
And a timeout called by Belleville East with a down by 4, 22-18 here on the Belleville East Broadcast Network. We're going to take a short break here during this timeout. I'll be right back. Welcome back here to the Belleville East Broadcast Network. We have some girls volleyball for you. The Triad Knights have a 22-18 lead over the Belleville East Lancers here late in set 1 for varsity. I'm Steven Stock here in the call, joined by my partner Cam Dejarnay, and that one is over.
Good pass
for Triad as they serve
running
out
the
the
middle.
timeout.
Oh, beautiful dig by the libero number 5, and hit into the net.
East able to get the first point out of the timeout. We'll see if that can lead to some momentum, as that's what they need right now.
Need to go on a good service run here.
22-19. And Brooklyn Brown, number 15, will come in to serve. That is Faith Williams being subbed out for the Lancers. 22-19. Here comes a serve from Brown.
Oh, it just
got
goes over. That's huge.
But
they're sending over a free ball. See if they can use it. Good pass. Run outside. Smacked by Reese Gray.
Good spike by Gray. 22-20. East has finally been able to make it a 2-point game.
It looks like a timeout for Triad.
Which means we will take another timeout here on the Belleville East Broadcast Network. Triad down by 2. We'll be right back after this timeout. Welcome back here. 22-20. The Triad Knights have the lead, but Belleville East is serving. Able to get over it. That's Brooklyn Brown serving for the Lancers.
Received it high. Looks like it's going to be a roll shot. Barely gets over the net. Pass by. number 11. Run a slide, and it's blocked, off block, and no one can get there.
That was Gray who tipped it back, and none of the Lancer players are able to go back and try and get something. It's 23-20. Triad back with a 3-point lead. Number 12, server for the Knights, that is Kenna Dooley.
Even though both teams did it, it's always a good feeling getting the first point out of a timeout.
23-20. Serve.
Can't get served into the net. That could be huge.
23-21. East back with the serve, only down by 2.
Alani serving.
Alana Riley will serve. Really for the second time tonight.
Probably going outside. It's going to be a roll. It's up. Beautiful pass. Going outside again. Roll shot. Going to set something up. It's going to be back-to-back-to-back roll shots. And tipped over. And another roll shot. It's up. Good pass. Sending over a free ball. It's been a long rally. Let's see if back one. Oh, and off the shoulders.
It's a tough play. 24-21. And Triad is 1 point away from picking up a set 1 victory as we've hit set point.
Even though there's still 1 point left, you cannot slow down. Sets have been won and lost by 1 point.
All it takes is East able to get a point here. They can start a rally.
Good pass. Oh, and into the net.
That spike wasn't able to get over by Peely. 25-21. Triad wins set 1 here between the Triad Knights and the Belleville Lancers on the Belleville Broadcast Network. We're going to take another short break as our intermission between set 1 and set 2. When we come back, it'll be time for set 2. Again, Triad wins this one 25-21 in set 1. We'll be right back. We'll go back here to the Belleville East Broadcast Network. Here we get ready for set 2 as Triad won set 1 25-21 here over the Belleville East Lancers. We saw JV win earlier in 2 sets. We're getting ready for set 2 here, about 70 seconds to go. I'm Steven Stock here on the call with my partner, Cam Desjardins. And Cam, you being a volleyball player and I would say an expert, what did you like and what did you not like from East in set 1?
I really liked how they used their middles and used their outsides really, really well. They mixed up what they were going to set, but there was a lot of service errors, I would say, and those can really, really hurt. If you take away a few service errors, Belleville East is right back into this game, but I bet they're going to make those adjustments next set and see what happens.
What do you and then I guess I don't know that question. What do you think East needs to do to win the set 2 and force a set 3?
I would say just really serve in. From what I saw, I mean, like I said, those three, even 3 to 4 service errors, it was what, 21-25? You're right back into that game. Yep. Triad has very, very big middles. I think number 11 and number 16 are their 2 middles, and they're very, very tall. But
started out for the second set, Triad. It looks like it's just going to be their starters, which is DeWitt, Gansman, Dooley, Kesterson, Bakerich, Duff, and Bugger. And then for East starting out the second set is Peely, Riley, Williams, Sprinkle, Gray, and Osman.
I like the little halftime show they just had. I think it was Campers Night?
Something like that. I'm not sure, but we got that going on as it's usually our set 1 to set 2 intermissions about 3 minutes, but we had it to 5.
And I think other news tomorrow, there's a blood drive.
Is it tomorrow? I don't know. I don't really follow that much, unfortunately. But 25-21 was the final in set 1. We're getting ready for set 2. Triad will serve as East started off serving in set 1, and Triad will try and get the 2-0 victory here.
Handshakes, preset handshakes going on right now.
As that is Peely being subbed out now, as and it will be
Brooklyn Brown coming in as libero, switched out with Grace Manchi.
She will start off set 2, and that serve is underway by Triad.
Good receive. Running back to Alani, the middle, and beautiful. That's how you want to start off a set.
Great start, especially losing set 1 by 4 points. You were able to take the advantage and get an early upper hand in set 2, especially with Triad started off to serve. And it'll be Alani Riley will serve it for Lancers.
They're out of rotation. And it's going to be a...
Well, first off, Peely wasn't even in yet.
Shown red card, yep.
1-1.
That could be the problem with new rotations. So they lose serve. It will be 1-1 as the score out of rotation.
And I mean, Peely wasn't even in when the ball was hit by Riley.
She was out of the court.
So I already knew that was going to be
sad to see those things happen, but part of volleyball.
1-1, and serving for Triad as the scoreboard is, I don't know who's working the scoreboard.
They showed red card, which I think is delay of game, but I don't know.
Ellie Bugger will serve it for Triad whenever we get the chance. Who's working scoreboard, I wonder. Might be Mr. Paget, I don't know.
I see Mr. Paget down there. I see Coach Riley.
Our U.S. history teacher. I would say my favorite teacher this year, Mr. Paget. He's
been very, very interesting to learn from.
Very interested, I would say the least, but very interested. It is a fun class, though.
Very fun class.
As we're still waiting.
They're still out of rotation. That's another thing, too, with these out of rotation calls. Usually coaches or players like to know to make sure they're back into the rotation.
And they did give Triad the point, so it's 1-1.
Looks like the down ref has checked everyone. Probably about to give the okay signal.
So then serving for Triad will be Ellie Bugger once we get a whistle. And now
Coach
the referee,
Abby Hanger is talking to the ref about something. Like I said, he showed red card. Behind his hand, though, it was a weird. I've never seen it. I played volleyball for, I think this is going to be my 5th year, and I've never really seen a red card get pulled out. All right, looks like I see some thumbs up.
And ready to go now. It's a 1-1 game. Bugger will serve for the Knights, and that's serve.
Important to get a serve receive pass here. It's up. It's fine. Faith is going to set a ball over, and that's net.
East Point.
Very hard. As a libero, I respect my front row players for not jumping into the net every time.
2-1. And now serving for the Lancers, number 23. That is Cyan Sprinkle. I'm sorry. I'm probably going to be mispronouncing names.
Setter slips. Let's see if that causes anything, and it does.
3-1.
I saw the setter slip on his own. That's a tongue twister.
It's happened. I've got my tongue twisted too many times calling games. So, only to start. 3-1 is now serving is Abigail Hauser.
Oh, beautiful serve. Oh, it's hit up. Off the shoulders. Again, those big middles.
So wait, those last two possessions, they switched the servers. Are you able to do that? Because first off, it was Sprinkle, and the next play it was House serving. Are you?
Well, I wasn't paying attention. If I'm being, you're not allowed to switch servers in the middle unless it was switching from. No, even I think even switching libero to middle in a set.
I don't know.
Serve is illegal, but
that serve wasn't able to go over for Triad. It's 4-2. That was Anna Duff.
The big saying we have in boys volleyball: if something like that were to happen, where you're questioning something and served into the net, would say ball doesn't lie. And I guess you were probably right, Steven.
Faith Williams will serve it.
And an ace, a beautiful serve.
5-2. They were unable to take the lead in set one, but a 3-point lead here to start off set two. A very good start for the Lancers.
Faith is serving very smart, trying to serve at the outside. That outside is going to rotate down a hit, and that's a double.
6-2.
Wow. This is a very, very good start for Belleville East, and it looks like a timeout being called by Triad.
6-2 is the score. Triad takes a timeout, and with that being a timeout, we'll take a timeout as well here on the Belleville East Broadcast Network. We'll be right back with East leading Triad here in set two, 6-2. Welcome back. 6-2 is the score here on the Belleville East Broadcast Network. East will continue serving after the Triad timeout, up by 4. That serve is over here out of the timeout.
Oh, and a tip. It's up. Sophie Paget setting. I did not see her come into the game.
And that one's over for Triad at a point. 6-3. Sophie Paget, second time checking in. She checked in about, I think it was about mid set one, mid to late set one.
It's a very good thing for Triad. Like I said, getting that first point out of the timeout will be very, very big.
That could set some momentum.
Especially at the beginning of a set that you just won.
6-3, number 4, Ava Odorizzi serving.
Float. Going to outside. Going to be a roll shot cross. Oh, and just miscommunication, it looked like.
Number 9, that is Haley Lubeck.
Some reactions.
7-3, Brooklyn Brown will serve it.
Libero
for the Lancers.
Libero serving Libero. And middle. It's up by setter Sophie Paget, and no one could get there.
7-4.
Still a good lead for East right now. See if they can hopefully get this or side out.
Triad's been unable to cut into it just yet. This East lead stayed at 4, went from 4-3, now back to 4 and then back to 3, as that's number 12, Kenna Dooley serving it for Triad.
Run in the middle to Alani, and is blocked by the middle, number 16.
Unable to get it over. 7-5. East leading, and Triad's made it down to 2. Dooley will continue to serve.
Another float serve here. Hoping Belleville East can side out. Is it good up? Tight. And they called net. Number 30, Sophie Paget. Tight pass into the net. It looks like her jersey might have caught it.
7-6. Triad a point, and they're only down by 1.
I told you that timeout, first point. Very, very critical. They were down 7-3, I think, and now they're back 7-6.
I think it was 6-2. The same thing, pretty much, down by 4. That serve is over by Triad.
Oh, good, quick.
That was Osman on the spike and deflected by Triad, but it went out of bounds.
Tempo set.
8-6, and
Sophie
Osmond
Paget will come out of the game.
That is number 23.
Osmond will become your setter.
Sprinkle in for Paget. 8-6. We'll serve it.
Good pass by the libero on the 10-foot line. It's up, and it's barely tipped over the net. Another over. It's up. Belleville scrambling. They're going to have to send a free ball.
Great play to get it over.
Antenna. Let's see if they run something to the middle. It's up. Still up. And Belleville wins the point. Triad's asking for a lift. Doesn't look like they're going to get the call.
That's a great play by East. They're able to stay with it. I believe that was number 12.
Triad looked like they really, really wanted that lift call.
Number 12, that was Reese Gray, who's able to...
And it's in. Beautiful serve.
That was number 12, Reese Gray, who's able to go for that free ball and get it over to continue that possession. It'll also be led to a point, and another point for East. A great serve by Osmond, 10-6 now. Mid of set 2.
It's very scrappy defensive volleyball. Another same spot, and it's in. Back-to-back spots, split the seam.
Great serves by Osmond.
Coach looks a little frustrated.
11-6.
It's just two back-to-back beautiful inline serves. Very hard to tell if it's in or out, especially with it floating the way it is.
Osmond will
tries going for it again. Short, very smart. Looks like they're going to have to send a free ball. Deep free ball. Good pass. Randall Alani. Oh, it's up. Triad also scrambling, and it's...
That was great effort by Keena Dooley, but just unable to get to it in time. It's 12-6, and East a 6-point lead.
Gets scary when you see those bleachers in your
side
view.
This possession by Osmond's been really good on the serve.
Good serve. It's going to be, barely in. Touch, libero touches, scramble, and block straight down. Hitting a roll shot over, it's up. Going outside, block, and it's into the mat. You can see the blockers wanted to celebrate for Belleville East.
12-7. Triad ends that East run of 4 straight, making it 12-7.
Very good lead for Belleville East here, but they can't stop pushing now. They have to keep foot on the pedal.
Big points there as it cushion this East lead.
Tip to the middle, it's up. Beautiful scrappy play, but it is outside the antennas.
That was number 12 for Triad. Keena Dooley hit that, but just out of bounds. 13-7.
Oh, that says on the roster that was a middle hitter. We always love to see middle hitters playing defense.
13-7. Reese Gray serving
it. And an ace. Wow, looks like it's going to be another timeout.
14-7 as Reese Gray.
Timeout by Triad. That will be their second one.
Reese Gray sets Triad into a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well on the Belleville East Broadcast Network. 14-7 here in set 2 as the Lancers lead over the Triad Knights. And welcome back, East, a 14-7 lead over the Triad Knights here in set 2. Triad won set 1, 25-21. And that served by Reese Gray out of timeout is out, and a Triad point. That's good for Triad to get the first point out of a timeout.
I may be wrong, but I think that might be the Belleville East first serve error of this set.
I'm trying to think. I think you may be right. There may have been one more.
There may have been one more, but still, I mean,
not a lot of mistakes.
Difference between 5 and 3 serving errors, or 5 and 2 serving errors is huge. Beautiful setback. Hit deep, off block. Scrambling for a free ball. Oh, deep free ball. Those are hard to clean up. Faith swinging. Setter's out. Another roll shot, and it's out of bounds.
15-8. East with the point. Now Brooklyn Brown is out. It'll be Alani Riley.
No libero
And
back
a
to
serve.
Belleville East.
Got it over. Triad the spike. East dug it out. Here comes their.
Faith swinging, and it's out
Too
of bounds. They're not going to say off block. I don't think it was either.
It's a bit too strong on that one, and it's 15-9 as Triad will serve it once again. That is number 3. Ellie Bugger, a sophomore.
Brooklyn Brown comes back into the game. I feel like both these teams are fairly young.
Williams unable to get that one over 15-10, and we're looking at the roster. That is 1, 2, I believe 6, if I just did my math correctly, which is
Upperclassmen.
half the roster. So 6 of them are sophomores and 6 are upperclassmen.
That's very promising for a program.
And that's Layla Peely, who was able to get that one over and give it East Point 16-10. We look at boys volleyball. You guys too have a really young program as well. I mean, JV, you guys went like 27-1, 27-2, something like that.
Yeah, 28-1. I'm pretty sure. If we don't include the varsity tournament.
There was a bunch of them had varsity teams.
Yeah, if
that one's over by Triad. They get a point, 17-10.
Including the varsity one.
Sorry,
I'm pretty
16
sure it's 31 or
11.
32-3 or something like that. But yep, very, very promising program, we think, for this Belleville East.
Be a very fun season next year. I mean, I had a lot of fun calling JV, and obviously a lot of the JV guys are going to get a call up. Hopefully you get the call up to the varsity team, as that one was over by Triad.
Going to be a set over, dug up. She's going to set it back. Wow.
16-12. Triad's made it a 4-point deficit. And we'll continue serving for the second time here on this possession. That is Anna Duff, a sophomore.
Going to be a float serve by the libero, and it's in. That is a good short serve.
Great
Maybe
serve.
a little miscommunication about who that's short, who that's deep, it looks like. But Belleville is still up, 16-13.
Gray was just unable to dig that one out, 16-13. Triad cut it into it. Duff will continue serving, gets it over.
Good receive. It's going to be back row attack. Very good at outside hitters like we do. Play middle back defense. It's up. Beautiful dig. And it's out off the block.
16-14. Triad's made it a 2-point game.
When you have outside hitters that are able to pass and play middle back, very good to run that offense there.
East wisely calls the timeout, trying to end this Triad run. It's 16-14. We'll take a timeout on the Belleville East Broadcast Network. The Lancers lead over the Triad Knights. Sixteen to 14 is the score, with the Lancers lead over the Triad Knights. The East timeout, but Triad serving. They're on a run currently. And as Anna Duff serving, gets it over.
Serve, kind of a weird service run. I don't know if she meant to.
That was number 3. That was Osmond, unable to hit that one over. 16-15, and Triad, just like that, with a quick run, has made it a 1-point game.
Seems that every server really has their own routine, and when you start to stutter, you get nervous, and all you have to do is hit the ball over.
Duff
and that's out of bounds.
Out. Well, that quickly ends the Triad run. They had a run going. It's 17-15. And let's see if East gets some points here. Get some momentum. That is Faith Williams.
Serving. Good float serve. Oh, beautiful block. Stuffed. Read the set perfectly.
Layla Peely with the block, and 18-15. 2 East points right there.
Timed it, read it, everything.
Faith Williams will continue serving here. Up by 3.
Good serve by Faith.
Got it
It's going over. It's going to be tight on the net. Oh, beautiful. Good serve.
19 to 15.
Lead slowly getting
back to where it was.
Slowly growing.
Serve by Williams is over.
Gonna run middle. It's up. Oh, beautiful swing. Beautiful dig. Scrappy, you're gonna have to send a free ball. Wow. Belleville scrambling now too.
Whistle
and
called.
Triad gets it. Foot was under the line. I'm pretty sure by Layla. I think Layla's foot might have stepped under the line, I guess. I think trying to receive the ball, she stepped under the line, which allowed Triad to have the point.
That's a tough mistake to make when you're trying to get that lead to grow back to where it was, and it's 19 to 16.
Especially hurts off that free ball.
That is Odorizzi serving it for Triad.
It's
diving play, wow.
It's over the net. They're going to run a free ball here. Middle again, back-to-back middle.
Good play by East, 20 to 16. And that dive-in play was Ellie Bugger to try and keep that one alive for Triad, but ultimately there, East gets the point, 20 to 16.
East, if I'm not mistaken, has run very, very good sets tonight, mixing up everything.
Brooklyn Brown will serve it for the Lancers.
Yeah, it's up.
Got to get it over.
Free ball pass, middle again. It's tipped over and it's out of bounds.
21 to 16.
I think they've ran middle 3 times in a row, which is a very good thing for an offense.
5-point game.
Means they're getting good passes to the net.
Brooklyn Brown will serve it again. Got it over.
Middle. Oh, off block. I want to say for both teams almost. They're mixing up their sets very well, making it hard to block both teams.
Try with the point. They're going to serve 21-17. Number 12, Kenna Dooley, a senior, will serve it for the Triad Knights.
Belleville's calling out seams, talking about their next play. Sup, good pass. Run middle 4 times in a row.
That Triad dig by number 5. That was Anna Duff, just couldn't get over the net, couldn't get elevation on it. 22 to 17. East has made it a 5-point game. And it'll be Bree Osman,
back
the
to
senior.
Serve. She had 2 aces in a row that kind of set the tone. Same spot. It's up. Overpass. Oh.
That's a good play by Triad. Just able to get it over 22 to 18. We'll see.
They're asking if the back row or setter was in the back row. They're asking if she tipped the ball over the net. I'm sorry. Which would have been a illegal play.
They're
trying to argue it.
Reese Gray asking for, and that's to the referee and sent there with the head coach trying to figure out if they can.
Captains are allowed to ask, and that's what's going on here.
We saw that last year with Will Pageant.
Yep,
overturned. With some smart.
Pretty sure that was against Eureka.
Yeah, that was. I do remember that game. Yeah, it was late in set 3.
Very memorable game. I'm pretty sure that was the Susan Harris night. Yeah, came back to beat Eureka, who was, I'm pretty sure, top 5 ranked team in Missouri, which was huge.
What a win that was last year.
Sup and tight. Oh, wow, setter saves it. I've never seen a play like that before.
Knocked into the referee, too.
There's a few things that have going on that I haven't seen tonight before. Oh, it's up. Beautiful tip in the middle of the court. Wow, if the ball would have hit the ref stand, it would have been out of bounds. Same thing as the antenna, but she barely saved it with one arm, popped it back to the middle of the court. Close score, 22-19.
A 3-point game. Triad trying to stay in it.
No libero. Beautiful set. Sup. Oh, setter tripping.
East point.
Second time I think I've seen the setter trip tonight, trying to reach for a ball.
23 to 19, East 2 points away here. Number 12, Reese Gray.
Captain back row serving.
Junior will serve. And the serve is over.
Sup. Up, they're gonna probably run back.
Good block.
Oh, they're running back to Faith Williams, so it's way out. And that's in.
Wow.
Wow, what a spot.
That was Faith Williams on the hit. Great spot, 24-19, and we've hit set point as East will try and tie it up and force a set 3 here.
Insanely hard angle she had to hit there. Reaching back over her right shoulder. Trying to stay in between the antennas.
Reese Gray will try and force a set 3. Got it over.
So up, looks like they're going to run outside. Soft block, sets out. Taking it, and another roll shot, and it's a beautiful spot. Going to set 3.
Set 3 coming up as East wins it 25-19 in set 2. We'll be right back on the Belleville East Broadcast Network. Welcome back to the Belleville East Broadcast Network. Get ready for a set 3 here for some girls volleyball between the Triad Knights and the Belleville East Lancers. We saw Triad win set 1, 25-21, but East able to fight back and win a nice set 2, 25-19. We're going to a set 3. I'm Steven Stock here on the call with my partner, Cam Desjardins. And Cam, I think you probably have to agree, a really good set from the Lancers in set 2 to force a set 3.
Right, yeah, I really think Belleville East eliminated those serving errors. A little bit more scrappier on defense, got a few more balls up, and results showed.
That's one of the things I definitely observed during that set 2. A lot fewer mistakes than they made in set 1, able to lead to a set 3, and we'll see how this one goes as we're about 40 seconds away from set 3. And the other thing is that the East was able to jump front and take a lead early in set 2, which really set the foundation for that set 2 and that win.
Right, yeah, they really established their middle early, which is huge. I really haven't seen a middle get set 5 times in a row like I think they did, and that can really mess up a block because they probably haven't seen it either. Triad probably hasn't seen it either, but whenever you have good passes and good sets, everything seems to kind of fall in place.
Started out for set 3 for the Belleville East Lancers. It will be Williams, Gray, Riley, Osman, and Sprinkle.
Brooklyn Brown coming in as libero.
And that's Peely in as well. We'll see who Brown.
Should be Peely. They'll probably do a little handshake.
Brown not in yet.
They're probably going to run across, do a little handshake.
For the Knights, I believe it's just their starting 6, which is DeWitt. That's Peely subbed out for Brown.
Very exciting third set, usually to 25 for varsity.
Boger, Bakerich, and Gosman in, and
Drag.
I believe that's also missing. And then Dooley in for the Knights as East will start off the serve set 3. That is Reese Gray serving. Good serve, gets it over.
Triad in the Belleville East gym doing a little clap chant. And it's tipped over by middle. Blocked again. It's up, going to set something up. It's going to be a roll shot. Good pass. Going outside to Faith Williams and out of bounds just barely.
Tough start to set 3. We saw it in set 1 and set 2. You weren't able to establish yourself and take the lead early. And we saw it led to victories for Triad in set 1 and East in set 2. They were able to take the lead early, but we'll see how this one goes. At number 3, serving that is Ellie Bugger for Triad, got it over.
Going back to Alani Riley. And beautiful spot off the block.
Good bounce back, 1-1.
Ball deflecting off the block the way it did can be very hard to pick up.
And so Riley subbed out. And serving will be Trinity Gibbs, number 14,
sophomore,
for the Lancers.
I would say Belleville East is a very young but experienced team.
Got it over. Great dig right there.
Beautiful dig. It's up, and it's out of bounds. Rolled off the hand.
2-1.
It's a beautiful dig.
East with the lead.
Looks like
maybe.
They're talking about, I think, something with the antenna.
Uh-oh.
The up ref is asking about something with the antenna, but I don't know if they're trying to say they deflected it. All right. No change.
East to point.
Hit out of bounds. Belleville East student section likes that very much.
2-1. The score, Gibbs will continue serving. Got it over.
Good serve. Good pass. Running in middle. And it's barely in.
I thought it was out originally. Oh, it was in, yeah. I was close, very close. I mean, those plays.
The line judge called it in.
Really close, 2-2.
Very hard. Follow it to the line. Do the best you can.
I can imagine the job of being a line judge. That's got to be hard, especially in spots like those.
We have to do it in club, which isn't as stressful, but people are hitting the ball hard and stuff. It's very hard to tell.
And a Duff server just able to get over to hit the top of the net.
Oh, swing by Faith Williams, and it's a beautiful off block. Nobody there. Found the one part of the court.
Double team block. They said no one there in that spot. 3-2. Triad takes their second lead of set 3.
Put up a strong block against Faith Williams.
3-2. Can't get it over.
To the net. There's those service errors.
3-3. We've seen that.
They can hurt. Service errors can hurt.
Twice now in the set. Now serving will be number 11, Abigail House, a freshman. Only one of the two only freshmen on this varsity team for East. Gets it over on the serve.
Good serve. And it's overpass. And there it is.
4-3.
A middle without a block is almost impossible to pick up unless you're in the right place at the right time.
East able to take their first lead at set 3. We'll see if they can start a run and gain some momentum onto their side.
Freshman back to serve. Powerful serve.
At the top
Hit
of
up
the net.
high. They're going to send a free wall over. Run middle again, and it goes out. Too strong.
That was Layla Peely on the spike, but too strong, and it goes out, and Triad has tied it up again 4-4.
I love how much they run middle. It's awesome.
It'll be number 4. That is Ava Odorizzi. We've seen a bunch of times serve it tonight for Triad. She'll serve it again. Left-handed serve. She gets it over.
Last year we were talking about it. She kind of reminds me of Jimmy, just a reliable serve over the net. Jimmy Osborne. Sub, middle, and out again.
5-4. Triad with the lead. And this is a question for you, Cam. I mean, you've played volleyball, I think you said, for about 5 years now. I mean, have you seen much left-handed servers?
No, I actually had the honor of training with one. He taught me, left-handed libero taught me a few things, but the spin on the ball and the float is definitely different with the left-handed server.
Triad point, they gave it 6-4.
Can create a different floating motion. It can create a different spin.
Odorizzi will continue serving. Gets it over.
Back row attack, the thing I was talking about with Reese. Will they get there? Very scrappy team by Triad, but it is a free ball sent over. Run middle, and it's off the hands of number 3.
Peely able to get it over number 3. That was Ellie Bugger, just unable to keep with it off the hands, and it's 6-5. East makes it down to a 1-point game.
Faith Williams back to serve.
We'll try and tie it in set 3.
Sap.
Got it over.
Look like they're running a back one. It's up, set by the freshman. Oh, no one's there. It's one of those things. I don't know if setter, I can't hear. I don't know if setter called help quick enough, or is no one hurt her, or just a bad place ball.
It does get very loud here after a point.
By both teams and the student sections.
Yep.
A lot of Triad fans out here tonight, too.
7-6. East is taking the lead in set 3.
I always love watching the coaches to see kind of their emotions if they're going to go call in for a timeout.
7-3. Faith Williams will serve it again. Got it over.
It's up middle. Big middle. It's up. Both teams run their middles a lot. It's up. They're going outside. Oh, hit by Reese.
Reese Gray on the hit. Great play. Makes it 8-6. East a 4-point run here. And it's giving them a 2-point lead. It will be Williams again serving, trying to continue this run.
Full serve routine. It's in, received by the hands. Oh, and setter can't. Oh, she gets there! The all-out effort, and it looks like she might be hurting a little bit. Hope she's okay.
In.
Wow.
9-6 at a timeout.
They're calling a timeout.
Triad calls the timeout. East is on a 5-point run here. They were down 6-4. It's now 9-6 as Triad calls the timeout. We'll take a timeout as well here on the Belleville East Broadcast Network. And welcome back here to the Belleville East Broadcast Network. East a 9-6 lead, a 5-0 run here for the Lancers out of the Triad timeout. We'll see if they can keep it going here and continue that momentum.
Oh, a deep serve might have been out. It's going to be a roll shot received by Faith, diving. Smacked hard, it's up. Oh, tip over by the setter. That is unexpected. I don't think she's done that really all night. And it's a beautiful spot.
6 straight. By the Lancers.
She went straight up, facing her shoulders towards number 4 and placed it next to the libero.
Williams will serve again.
Blocked, read it perfectly. Sent over, and that's a double.
11-6. And okay, so again, this is probably a really stupid question, but then again, I don't know much about volleyball. Can you serve unlimited times? Yeah,
you can. If you serve 25, you can win a game 25-0.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
It's a roll shot. Yeah, I've seen one game. I think it was 25-0 or 25-1 maybe.
Triad snaps that East run. It's 11-7.
Grace Manchi coming in for Faith Williams, the DS spot.
11-7. That'll be number 12. Kenna Dooley will serve for the Triad Knights as they finally get their first point into that 7-0 East run.
Who she's going to serve to. Serve at Grace. Tipped. Oh, that might have been net. No call. Hit by Reese. It's up middle and tipped. Oh, they called net anyways, I think.
11-8. Triad point.
Figuring out who she's going to serve to. See if she goes for the same spot. She does. And it's an over. Oh, and no communication.
No one knew to try. No one on Triad knew who's going to hit it. And it just hits the floor. 12-8.
Brooklyn Brown back to serve.
As Peely off to the bench.
Ball's up. Run middle, and it's off the block straight down. Unfortunate.
12-9, Triad with a point. Right back at East.
No libero for Triad.
Well, libero is number 5 in a duff. She goes to the sideline.
Passed. Running middle again. I guess that's. No, that's. Yeah.
Good play by East, 13-9. It'll be Bree Osmond serve. That is number 11. That was Abigail House out for Sprinkle. 13-9. Over on the serve.
Oh, gonna send a free ball over. Good pass. They're running a quick tempo offense.
14-9.
Mel put the ball down. Short free ball pass. Doesn't let Triad get back to defensive positions. Run a quick middle.
5-point lead for East, 14-9. Osmond will serve it again for the Lancers.
Oh, good serve.
Good.
Her serves have been on tonight.
Good dig by Duff on the Knights.
Roll shot to the middle of the court. Swing by Alani. Oh, and it's going flying into the crowd.
Over to the crowd to the left of us, and it's out on Triad, 15-9 East.
Big lead.
6-point lead.
Big lead.
And Triad,
it's their second timeout of the set for Triad.
This ties their biggest lead of set 3. Earlier was, well, actually, hold on, let me think. No, this is their biggest lead. I apologize. It is their biggest lead as it's 15-9 coming into a timeout. Triad's going to call a timeout, and we will take a quick one as well here on the Belleville Broadcast Network. Late in set 3, East 15-9, they lead. Welcome back with the score. East leading 15-9 in set 3. It'll be Bree Osmond serving as East is on a 2-point run here with their biggest lead tonight at 6 here in set 3. 15-9. Osmond will serve, gets it over out of the timeout, and it's too strong. Out of bounds. 15-10.
Too strong. I feel like I've heard you say that a lot.
A lot of, especially on the service errors where it's been too strong, and it's 15-10.
Still a good lead for Belleville East. Like I said, foot on the pedal.
Number 10, Alyssa DeWitt will serve it, gets it over.
Middle. They love running middles at Belleville East.
16-10. Reese Gray back to serve it as a 6-point lead.
In the net.
Wasn't it strong enough to get it over? 16-11. Back to 5 we go. Serve it for Triad number 3. Ellie Bugger got it over.
Little scrambling. Oh, no one's there.
East Point, 17-11. We saw that twice now in this set where the miscommunication has led to the ball just dropping on the floor. Nobody in there to get it, 17-11.
I don't know how Triad runs their offense, but usually if a setter takes the first ball, it's usually a libero or DS, and I think that's where the confusion
Trinity Gibbs, the sophomore, will serve it.
Good serve. Middle. Oh, wow, what a return. Outside. Big block up.
Wow,
and it's going to be a free ball sent over. Run middle, and it's a beautiful tip.
East Point.
I will say the poor Triad setter has been diving everywhere tonight, putting an all-out defensive effort.
18-11 now. Gibbs will serve it here again for East. Their largest lead at 7 on the night.
Oh, what a serve. I wish we had a radar gun for these serves.
And Peely unable to spike it over as it hits the net, 18-12. Triad trying to get back into it, but their attempts have went pretty much nowhere as East has been able to get the serve right back and able to add on to the lead. 18-12, that is Anna Duff.
East has to get 7 before Triad gets 13.
Serves it, gets it over and deflected.
High serve, miscommunication.
Hit off of Reese Gray and out of bounds, 18-13.
Reminds me of the last year blue and white game. It was Cameron Layette's first game as a libero, and he caught the ball.
18-13, Duff will serve it again here. Gets it over, good serve. And too strong.
It's in.
It is in.
Barely in. What a spot.
19-13, we're getting close to the finish.
It's such a good spot by Faith Williams.
Looks like it will be Abigail House who will serve a freshman.
See how many serves this freshman could get.
19-13.
Very powerful serve. Yup.
And that
served
is
into the crowd.
20-13. A good start on this possession for the Lancers.
If I'm someone for the Belleville East Lancers and I see a freshman with that powerful of a serve, it's very exciting to see her watch her serve for the next 4 years.
Gets it over the next one. Not strong enough. It was aimed at the ground and unable to get it over the net. 21-13. That was Lauren Gosman for Triad, unable to get over. 21-13.
Oh, that served out.
Good call by Triad not to go for that one, and it was out 21-14.
Big thing with a powerful serve. If you don't hit down on it enough, it'll soar out.
It'll be, looks like the left-handed server, Ava Odorizzi. The sophomore will serve it for Triad. Gets it over.
Running outside, Faith Williams, and off the block.
East Point. 22-14. We're getting close here. East 3 points away from picking up a very good win if they're able to finish this off. I mean, they lost set 1, 25-21, and then since then they're able to fight back and play a really good set 2 and an even better set 3 here.
We have the league standings. If East were to pull off a win tonight, they would move to 6-5.
As that serve was over by Faith Williams for East.
Pretty sure other games are going around.
And
oh, wow, scrappy defense. It's a free ball sent over. High, deep free ball. Going outside. Roll shot, dig by Faith. Going outside. And wow.
Keep it alive, they do. Got to get it over. They
roll shot short. See what they go here. Outside.
Oh,
goes in.
Tough play by number 4, Ava Odorizzi, just was only able to hit with one hand, being the left hand, and goes out 23-14, and he's 2 points away from picking up the win.
I think that thing just skimmed by the antenna. I thought that was going to be outside of it. Middle tip. Oh, diving stop. Oh, just couldn't get it over.
Vincent wasn't able to hit it. 23-15. Triad down by 8.
This is a spot where you still can't let Triad come back here for Belleville East.
Number 12, Kenna Dooley will serve it here. The senior.
Ball's up. Floater in. Going outside. 2 people tied at the net and tipped over by the middle. Game point. GP.
East a point, 24-15, match point. Trying to pick up the win. It'll be Brooklyn Brown trying to put the finishing touch on this one, and the Lancer victory, trying to make it a win.
Serve in, scrambling for it, and that is game.
Ball game.
There it is.
East wins it 25-15 in set 3. They come back after losing set 1, 25-21 to win set 2. 25-19 in set 3, 25-15. We'll take a short break on the Belleville East Podcast Network. We'll talk about it next. There we go. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. And welcome back to the Belleville Broadcast Network here for the post-game show. The Lancer girls are able to pick up a 2-1 set victory over the Triad Knights. A great win for them. They were down. They lost set 1 25-21 and able to, in the last two sets, win 25-19, 25-15. Steven Stock will call the game with my partner, Cam Desjardins. What's your thoughts on the win for this Lancer team?
I think it was a great win. Seeing them in the last two sets eliminate some service errors or maybe some in the net errors. Very, very good things for Belleville East.
Definitely saw in the last two sets, set 2 and set 3, they were able to limit those mistakes. You're talking about service mistakes, and then obviously just not a lot of balls that were too strong or went out. Not a lot of, just limited the errors and mistakes. And so 6-5 now. They looking at the conference standings. This is hard to look at because East St. Louis is currently 2-1, so it's kind of hard to put the Mets out. Still keep them in 4th, 6-5, but a great win over Triad tonight. And Triad now 5-4 on the year, and I forgot what I was going to say. So
they face Belleville West next week.
Yeah, there you go. They play West their next game. It is going to be a home game. Hopefully we'll be able to broadcast it as long as everything works out.
Bring a big crowd out, get a giant student section.
It's always great, especially East and West. It's always great rivalry matchup, and it definitely don't want to miss it if you can't come. Definitely want to be able to watch it. Hopefully, like I said, be able to broadcast it. I think we will, as long as I can get the equipment out here, and as long as Cam can do it. Hopefully, it is.
I should be able to if I don't have anything else going on.
I'll be able to do it. That's an East victory tonight. Like I said, 6-5 on the year. Triad falls to 5-4, and you know what? Cam, we'll go ahead and last and figure out who's your player of the game.
Player of the game.
Should probably ask this before.
No.
It's on the camera. I mean, there's a lot of a lot of girls to choose from.
From the serves just tonight, Brianna Osmond. She was a setter. She was just destroying the back line against Triad serve receive. And I think that would be my play of the game tonight.
I mean, yeah, we're talking about, I believe it was set 2 where she really set the foundation for that East win. She started a run, I believe it was a 6-point run, and it really gave East the lead and able to pick up the victory tonight. So that is going to be our quick post-game show. We were going to try and get an interview for that actually we still could.
We could, yeah.
Yeah, you know, let's go into that. We're going to take a short break. We're going to try and grab the head coach for this girls volleyball team to finish off the post-game show. We'll be right back here on the Belleville Broadcast Network.
I'm here with Coach Abby Hanger, and I wanted to congratulate you on your win.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
And I wanted to know, what are your thoughts about this win? Like, what were some things that were going good?
A big 3-set win over a very good Triad is always exciting. We started off kind of slow and sluggish, and it definitely wasn't our best match, but the girls found a way to pull it out. They provided a ton of energy, and at the end of the day, they kept the ball off the floor, which helped us with the victory.
Right. And then final question I wanted to ask you was, we're facing our rivals Belleville West next week. Or this week, I don't know, our next game.
Yes.
What are your thoughts going into it?
So, Belleville West is a great team. We've already faced them once. So we were able to get them at a neutral site. Having them at home, it should be a really good match. I'm sure they are looking for revenge, so our girls will have to come out ready to go.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you.
And we're back here on the Belleville Broadcast Network. That was my partner, Cam, with an interview of the Belleville girls volleyball coach. And great win tonight. Cam, what's your final thoughts on the win?
Just a good win, and I bet all those girls are looking forward to facing Belleville West again.
Big game next week. Hope to see you guys there on the broadcast, if not here, or hopefully you'll be able to watch. And that is going to be it for us tonight on the Belleville Broadcast Club here on the Belleville Broadcast Network. East was able to win. They were lost in set 1, 25-21, but able to come back and win 25-19 in set 2, and 25-15 in set 3. And JV won tonight as well. Always a great night when a varsity and JV is able to win both of their games against a team. So that is it for tonight. Steven Stock, my partner, Cam Desjardins, and we will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for tuning in.